The touristic sector, unfortunately, it's really at the moment in a nightmare. We hope to save the season July, August with the sea and Italian market, September, October with the Gulf and a mixed market. But we are just talking. Florence, Rome, Venice are in a complete disaster, as you understand. Workers are all at home, so nobody has. Unfortunately, there is not a date in which yes we have to suffer for another couple of months, for another couple of weeks, and then we restart like in the past. At the moment, there is not. Unfortunately, there is not a story, so we do not know what the future will be, and I think that the effect of the crisis are not now. The effect of the crisis we will see in the next months. In the next months, not now. Many tourist workers will be without work because we are also planning a reopening, but with the half of the workers. So, how do you save a monthly amount for people that is not working? I think you can think about 1, 2, 3 months, but afterward, I think that it's a really difficult time. Therefore, Italy is trying to ask help to the European community. But for another reason, if in the Europe they have not the same effect that Italy has until now with the virus, I think it's difficult to understand the problem. So I think that your questions today, your interview, it's really interesting because you are going not only in the first page of the website, but you are trying to read also the last page of the website, of the Italian situation. But it's also very difficult for us to answer because I repeat, there is not a past about it. So I'm very worried about the future. In the south of Italy, in Apulia, people that was working, with the tourism, if this season will be cancelled totally, they will receive the first salary next April 2021. How can you survive with that, So therefore, it's difficult. I understand that also for the Italian ministers, it's difficult to understand it to European countries, to the other European countries. If you are, talking about virus with, I don't know, I've seen some numbers, but with Denmark or or Sweden or the north of Europe, it's difficult that they understand the Italian moment because it was like when it happened in China, in Wuhan. We were reading on the newspapers, but it was away from us. When you are when you live these moments daily, it is very much different. Very much different. I'm very worried. I repeat what I was saying a few minutes ago. I'm very worried about next winter, for example. Next winter, because during the winter, people is not traveling. So also, just to give you an example, for Florence, the low season is from November till the end of February. So it is probably when, we do not know, but it's probably when the tourism can restart, but it's a low season. So again, the problem 2020, probably it's a stupid and a silly thing, but if we had this problem at the end of last summer, September, October, September, October, then November, December, January, February, you had probably, the restart at the beginning of March, so the season was saved. We had this virus in the worst moment.